to welcome you to my channel, the Lady Boss Show channel. If you're watching me on YouTube, if you're watching this on Periscope, welcome to my platform, welcome to my channel. If you're watching this on either of my pages on Facebook, thank you for watching, as well as the replay viewers. Feel free to share this video out because I'm going to be talking about episode 9 that I published on Cultivating the Lux Lifestyle podcast. I am becoming. The title of episode 9 is called I Am Becoming. And so I want to just do a brief video and just talk briefly about it with you. Take a few minutes of your time and just tell you a little bit about what I discussed. As you can see on your screen, you can follow me on Twitter and Periscope at lady_divide_4, and that is my handle also on Instagram as well. So the episode 9 is entitled I Am Becoming. So what is that exactly talking about? I Am Becoming is a episode and it's a sentence that you have to fill in the blank. It's a personal statement, it's a personal declaration, and you have to fill in the blank of what are you becoming. As we begin to getting ready to end actually the first quarter of 2019, and we're going to step into the second quarter of 2019. I hope you have started operating in the goals that you set for 2019, or at least come close. So let's do a quick spot check. Evaluate your journey. Evaluate yourself. Let's examine it real quick. Are you maintaining your goals for 2019, whether it's personal or business? I'm not talking about New Year's resolution, because we all know that when March and April comes in, we have a tendency to draw a flat line on our New Year's resolution. I mean, it goes just like a heart monitor in the hospital, right? A line going straight across the screen. And so your goals should be obtainable and realistic. What are your personal goals? What are your business goals for 2019? So on my podcast, I begin to speak about, and I'm not going to talk about everything because I want you to go to my podcast. It's called Cultivating the Lux Lifestyle Podcast, and listen more in depth, more in detail of what I'm talking about, because I just tell it like it is. It's my podcast. Why not? I use the podcast to talk about some things that I probably won't talk about on live stream on Facebook or Periscope. I also take the Lady Boss Show, and I also feature the interviews on my podcast as well. But there are times where I just like to just do this right here, chit chat and talk, and just tell you like it is, be as real as possible with no script in front of me. I think that's more what we call authentic, when you are talking without a script in front of you. So I begin to get a little background of telling everyone about my educational skills, my experience, and begin to give you a glimpse, a preview of the first half of my journey after high school. And then I declared of who I already am. First of all, I'm already a boss. I'm already a boss, babe. I have a lot of experience with corporate America. I'm still in corporate America as we speak at the moment. But I don't need corporate America, which is like a country, a nation to itself. I don't need corporate America to tell me who I am. Corporate America does not define me, doesn't declare who I am. And you shouldn't wait on people or who you work for to declare who you are. Once you make a declaration of who you are, you should be working on becoming better. You should be trying to enlarge your territory. I believe that's episode 5 of my podcast. I got a lot of plays on enlarging your territory, which means a lot of people was listening to that particular episode. But that's what you should be doing. You need to get a piece of paper, what I talked about on my podcast. Here's a little tip. Write the vision and make it plain. Get a little piece of paper or your notepad, sticky note. Stick it up on your cubicle, on your job, on your office, anywhere you want to put it, even in your house. Declare who you are. And you have to research and analyze yourself. You've been born for a purpose. You're here for a purpose. You hear that so many times. But do you really Feel that in your spirit, in your gut, in your mind, in your heart. So you got to analyze your skills and your gifts. So you declare who you are, and then turn around and say, you think about what will you like to, who will you want to become in the future. You may, I use as an example, you may want to be drug free, smoker free, drinking free. Do you know there's some people that are battling with drugs, smoking, and drinking? Some people are addicted to that, and some are trying to get free from that. Some people, I talked about a little bit on my podcast, are like battling with weight. I'm a young lady that always had a weight problem. How many can relate? I'm not like those girls. I can't eat anything I want and stay skinny. My metabolism, my metabolism is like it's like it waits maybe 30 minutes later to like, oh, okay, I gotta burn this. That's how my metabolism. So I always had a weight problem. When you talk about weight, I feel you, but I do something about it. Phase one of changing my lifestyle, cultivating a lifestyle, I had to change what I was eating. Because what I was eating, my intake, was what was making me wider. So I had to change what I was eating, and then I started drinking more water. I'm like, I didn't even go to the gym. I haven't, listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to a lot of these fitness trainers, they're going to be so upset with me. I didn't even go to the gym yet. I didn't say I wasn't going. I said I'm doing phase one is change my mind, change what I'm eating. And I said, I feel different. I put on a skirt that was like really super tight. And I put on a skirt and I like, oh snap. I got some movement. I'm not suffocating. I'm not gasping for air. I'm like, hey. I'm like, what am I doing? I didn't go to the gym. I stopped eating what I was eating. So that's one thing. See, that's how I have to do. As far as, because my podcast, and it's on my website, veronicachanel.com, all about cultivating the Lux lifestyle. The Lux lifestyle meaning this is part of becoming too, so I'm not sidetracking, okay? Part of me becoming the lifestyle and the person that I want to be, I have to change my mindset and I have to change my daily actions. So part of your affirmations, I'm giving you an overview of what I'm talking about on a podcast. So I hope you go listen to it more in depth. You have to first declare who you are. And you say, I would like to become this person. I would like to do this. For an example, there are some who are becoming a doctor. They're not operating in their own practice. They finish the first half of 4 years. They have their bachelor's degree and they're in med school. They are under the supervision of a physician who is more experienced and more expertise. So they're still technically in training and they have internships. They have a ways to go. That young doctor have an eye. They could be thinking about, I want my own practice. Same thing with lawyers. I want my own law firm. How many attorneys had their own law firm while they were in law school? I don't know any. Just like I don't know how many young physicians had their own firm, their own practice while they was in medical school. No, they're working towards it. They're on the path. They're on the journey of obtaining this. So instead of looking at celebrities I love the Grammys. I love awards shows. I love the entertainment industry, period. Minus the scandals, minus the foolishness. I love entertainment, period. But it is so amazing, isn't it, to look at the celebrities, to look at the fashion and see them sitting there talking about it and to watch the performances from the Grammy. And you're inspired by it. You empowered by it. You admire them, but they are no different from you. They're human. So the only thing is they decided to actually come out of the box and step into this particular journey and path that will eventually land them on the stage of winning an Oscar. Shout out to the recent Oscar winners that will eventually land them on the stage at the Grammys, either performing or presenting or winning. But if you don't never work on your vocals, if you don't never practice, if you don't never take lessons, if you don't have the mind to be willing to be trained and learn and keep at it, you will never get there. If I don't have the mind, I can't keep saying I don't like my body and still eating the same darn thing I'm eating. That's not that's not gonna happen. So I can break the treadmill and the elliptical and then eat a whole plate of fried food, pizzas, soda. What am I doing? That's not really. I trust me. I know that don't help me. That defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose. And so, what are you becoming in 2019? What's your path, your journey that you would like to see yourself become instead of being on the outside looking in? Now, when you do this, please don't say and pick something that's not obtainable. Don't pick something or somebody that does not belong to you. This is something that I talked about on my podcast. Don't be like, I want them, I want him, I want her. And you know they don't belong to you. Don't no. It's all about you. Be selfish. I said it. Be selfish for a moment. Well, how do you want to improve yourself? For you let's think about it. If in other words, if this one leave, is that one leave? How will your finances be? How will your lifestyle be? How will you be? Person, how we, you know what, like that. You can't lean and depend so much on people and surroundings. So I want you guys to check out, like I said, if you're watching me on YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook, because I like live streaming. If you go to my platforms, the Lady Boss Show platform on YouTube, you see the videos there, and you see some of the Lady Boss Show videos. But I need to start doing more of these videos here, where it's just me. And if you go to my podcast, look on your screen. I love this setup. If those of you who may be wondering what am I using right now, it's the OBS software. I love OBS. I'm an OBS girl. I like to use this as much as I can on Periscope. But you know when I go live on Facebook, I like the Be Live. I like that so far. I can use OBS on Facebook as well, but I like Be Live because it gives me a extra tool that I can engage with my viewers and highlight their comments. So Cultivating the Lux Lifestyle podcast, you can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor FM, and all the available podcast platforms out there. If you'd like to know more about me, who I am, what I'm doing, go to veronicachanel.com and check out, actually check out from the boutique to the about page so you could get a glimpse of my journey and what I'm currently working on. Let me tell you who I am becoming more. Before 2019 came in, and see, I talked about who I am currently on the podcast, and I talked about what am I becoming, what I'm working on becoming. It's a project. That's why we don't have time to, when you're trying to work on yourself and your lifestyle, your dreams, your goals, you do not have time to be worried about what everybody else is doing. I'm telling you, you is a 24/7 job. Right by itself. It's a job taking care of you. And some of you have husbands, wives, and children and jobs. That's like one, two, that's more. It's a job. Just taking care of yourself. So be selfish for a moment and work on you. That is my 2019, my one word. How many of you have heard or seen on social media, what's your one word for the year? My one word, I'm evolving. I'm becoming this evolution. I'm trying to outdo my dagburn self. I'm challenging myself. And I'm telling myself, I said, self said, let's go out the box this year. Say what? Let's go out of the box. What? Honey, it's time. So this is my one word for 2019. What is your one word? When you discover your one word and when you write down, number one, write down, declare who you currently are, your skills, your capabilities, your gifts. And then number two, say, I am becoming, and you fill in the blank. If you need help with that, think of one word. What's your one word of 2019 that will just be the foundation and will be the pace, will help you pace out the entire year, that will help you obtain your personal and your business goals. So check me out on the podcast platform. When you see this graphic right here, you'll be like, I found her. You found the Cultivating the Lux Lifestyle podcast. And so episode 9, we're talking about I am becoming. Check me out also on Instagram, and the Lady Boss Show is on Instagram as well. We just started on Twitter, but we're on Instagram and Facebook. Till next time, everyone, have a good night, a good day, or wherever you're watching this particular video from. Smooches!